Hello and welcome to this channel where I talk about trading in the crypto market. I am going to show you guys how I enter these trades, what I look for before entering the trades, and most importantly, some of the rules that I never break. Okay, so welcome. Today we're going to start off by talking about BTC or Bitcoin, and so right off the bat, I am seeing some demand zones that definitely have to get filled. Places I am looking to buy from. Yeah, and then we are definitely looking at some untapped supply zones right here, but it is risky because at some point this wick here has already tapped it. Okay, so I guess we can move on to the next step, which is confirmation through mat boxes, through the box method, right? So this one, price moved out right here. So price went out here and came back in somewhere here actually, right? That's where I think it got tested. And this is the point in line where it's supposed to break. Exactly. So right now I would be in a long position, although it's not a trade I would have entered, mainly because I tried to look at somewhere around the 80% of entry, which is somewhere around here, I would believe. Yeah, breaking point should be right there. Yep, exactly. So not yet, and this box I would agree that it's not yet completely filled. So more ideal situation would be if came down and tested somewhere around here and then broke away. Or there's also a chance price might come down here to this demand zone and then break away. Currently, in terms of supply zones, I am not seeing much on the hourly time frame. Okay, so for Ethereum, yeah, so we're definitely on a bullish structure looking to buy at some point. So this right here would have been a perfect demand zone, although tapped already, as you can see. And then, oh, this one was a good one as well, right here. That would have been a nice one. Yeah, so probably this is something we can be looking at right here. Somewhere here. This is actually, let me write it down for you guys here. So this is going to be the demand zone for those who might be confused. And yeah, so we are expecting it to go down maybe till here and then break off. Okay, so now in terms of the box method, so we would start from here, right? And now price is also not broken in. Ooh, so this is a good one because now this gives me more confirmation. I would look at price to enter somewhere here, so I would put my entry point somewhere there because now this box has just broken out. Now we would like to see some testings around this area. So I am looking at price to go somewhere to this blue line, then break off. So that's where I'm going to be putting my entry points. So from here, probably I'm going to be putting a long position here. Maybe at about a 1.5 RR. Hopefully that's usually my rule of thumb that I always follow by. Yeah, so loss will be will be right under that low. Yeah, so 1.5 will be somewhere about there. I'm talking about the risk to reward ratio, if anyone's wondering. Okay, so looking at Solana, I do see multiple tap demand zones. Like this one would have been a good one right here. Right there. And then, oh, this is definitely one. If Solana, we should definitely check Solana on the higher time frame, sorry. So right here, this is definitely going to be a demand zone. Well, apologies for this one right here. Yeah, that's definitely, and if you can see, Solana is actually trading in a range for quite some time now. Yeah, so we are looking at maybe price will come down around this side and then break off. Or since it's trading in a range at the moment, we can look at some possible supply zones at the moment, which would be somewhere here, I would believe, right? So that would be somewhere here. This is where I would be looking to sell. This one right here would be the supply zone. And this one would be the demand zone. Yeah, and then we can move on to the next step of the box method. So this right here would be a box. Although it broke out, it came in and tested it right there, here to here. All right, and then so price broke out here. It came to enter somewhere here. So right there, price broke out, came back in, and it's looking to fly out somewhere there. Okay. So here you guys will be able to see that price broke out at this point in time. Let me just zoom in and extend it a little bit. Yeah, price did break out. It came in and tested it right there. So right now, based on the current box, it's still trading inside of it, but based on price, we'll see. So if it does break out, we would be looking maybe somewhere till here, and then maybe a retest to fly up, or we can see price go down to this demand zone right here, come back to test it, and then slide down. Although if it reaches the demand zone, this is exactly what we will be looking at the long, hoping for it to test back down here. And if it does test back, we have another trade to enter to take it down. Yeah, so that's currently what I'm looking at for Solana. Moving on to ADA, let's see it on the bigger time frame. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely in some sort of Buddha structure in my opinion. Although as we can see somewhere here, price did not go past the last high, which was right here, which is why we should start looking at this. Oh, this is a good supply zone right there, which has not yet been tapped. I mean, it might have been a little bit, but that's not what we count here. I would be looking at somewhere around the 80% maybe, so that would be somewhere like here. Yep, and then in terms of supply zones, we can look at somewhere about here, which has been an inch tapped somewhere there. Yeah, right there. So you can see it's a little bit of an inch tap, but we should be looking at here somewhere around 80%. So that would be ideal if price moves around that area. So let me just name this again so you guys wouldn't be confused. It's going to be a supply zone. And this right here would be the demand zone. Exactly. Okay, so we can start with the box method now. So this is definitely the low we would like to start with. It came in, it tested and bounced. See? Definitely we look for an opportunity right there. So here, show you another example. So it came out, came back into test, and it flew away. So that's what we're looking for. Wait, apologies for that. So it came out, tested back in, filled at least more than 80%, then it broke back out. Right there. You can see, so let me just make the arrows a little bit. Yep. Okay, and then yeah, so this was definitely going to be a zone right here. And as you can see, price is now just trading in just one big, we're just going to be probably looking like that. And hopefully if it touches this supply zone, we'll be looking to sell going down. And unless we see a different action in price, where price goes is trading, and it actually touches here instead, and then if it touches the supply zone, then maybe we can look to sell again from there. But definitely different points to look out for. Okay, so that's it. This is my personal take on on the hourly time frame of each of these coins, the Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, and ADA.